नमस्कार नमस्कार नमस्कार। मेरा नाम है राजीव कुमार बजाज, JNRKB, और मैं हूं इस वक्त एडवोकेट प्रदीप नमबियार जी के साथ। प्रदीप जी नमस्कार।
नमस्कार सर, नमस्कार।
और हम दोनों हैं इस वक्त कहाँ? नेशन नाउ पर। और नेशन नाउ हमेशा आपके साथ है और हमेशा ही आपके साथ रहेगा। आप सबको प्रदीप जी और मेरी तरफ से जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र, जय भवानी, जय शिवाजी, वंदे मातरम।
वंदे मातरम।
प्रदीप जी, तो वर्ल्ड कप हार गए।
बिल्कुल हार गए सर।
और पूरे देश में मातम छा गया, लोगों का दिल टूट गया।
यस यस।
और दूसरी तरफ क्या है कि एक बहुत बड़ी स्टोरी अभी एक अनफोल्ड हो रही है, उसके बारे में कोई बात नहीं कर रहा है। आई होप पीपल स्टार्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट इट।
Yes.
व्हिच ऑफ कोर्स इज दैट 41 माइनर्स ट्रैप्ड इनसाइड
Yes, बिल्कुल
in Uttarakhand in that
यस
tunnel.
यस।
I hope we will be able to rescue them because they are running out of food and water and even air, from whatever I know. I really and truly hope we'll be able to do that. Do we have Mr. Daruwala with us? I believe we have Mr. Ali Daruwala from Pune. Is Mr. Daruwala with us?
Okay.
All right. Mr. Daruwala, very good evening, sir.
Good evening, Rajiv sir, Advocate Pradeep sir. Good evening.
Sir, happy birthday.
हैप्पी बर्थडे, हैप्पी बर्थडे।
Happy
Thank
birthday
you,
to you,
Pradeep
sir.
sir.
Happy birthday. जन्मदिन की
Thank
बहुत
you,
बहुत
Pradeep sir.
मुबारकबाद.
Thank you, Rajiv sir. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And I wanted to start with, actually, I wanted to start usually, as we always do, with a political subject. Can you hear me, sir?
110. Yes, you're clear, sir.
Okay, I wanted to start with the political subject, but I tell you what, I think we should take a look at what the Prime Minister
विशाल बाबा का
did.
फोन आ रहा है।
Can we go ahead, sir? Mr. Daruwala, I think you put it on mute, sir.
No, I'm there with you, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
he's there with us.
Now you're there. Now you're there. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We can hear you. Daruwala Sahab, let's start with what the Prime Minister did after the World Cup. Let's take a look at how he met the players in the green room and how he consoled them and how he told them how proud the country is. कि मतलब कितना गर्वान्वित है पूरा भारत आज हमारी क्रिकेट टीम के ऊपर। काफ़ी बच्चे रो रहे थे, रोहित शर्मा साहब आंखों में आंसू थे, विराट कोहली उनकी भी आंखें नम थीं, और मोहम्मद शामी तो मतलब फूट फूट के रो पड़े। इनफैक्ट नरेंद्र मोदी साहब ने उनको गले लगाया। लेट्स टेक अ लुक, आई थिंक वी हैव दैट फुटेज। लेट्स टेक अ लुक एट दैट फुटेज एंड देन वील स्टार्ट आवर शो, बिकॉज दिस रियली shows the kind of man Mr. Modi is. This will really show you the caring, kind, great man that Narendra Modi is. Let's take a look.
आप लोग पूरा 10-10 गेम जीत के आए हो, ये तो होता रहता है। मुस्कुराइए भाई, देश आप लोगों को देख रहा है। मैंने सोचा मिल लूँ सबको। होता है। कहाँ राहुल, कहते हैं आप लोग मेहनत बहुत की है, लेकिन कहाँ बाबू खेलो ना पड़ दो। हमें बहुत अच्छा किया है इस बार। तो गुजराती बोलते हो इसने थोड़ा थोड़ा तर तो घर से तो आप लोग बहुत अच्छी मेहनत की है। चलिए, होता है होता रहता है ऐसा। हाँ। और साथियों को एक दूसरे को जरा हौसला बुलंद करते चलिए। और जब आप लोग फ्री हो गए, कभी दिल्ली आएंगे तो बैठूंगा आप लोगों के साथ।
Isn't that lovely?
Fantastic. There's no greater
Just
example.
look that. Just look at
Yeah,
that.
that's it. There's no greater example of a prime minister motivating his own people.
Yes, and giving them courage.
Yes.
Because they were all so depressed, all of them.
Bilkul, sir.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Absolutely, completely amazing. Brilliant, bloody brilliant. I mean, no other prime minister has done this.
Exactly.
Look at that.
But he was always like this. Remember the rocket ISRO
Yes.
mission that failed,
Chandrayaan 2.
Chandrayaan 2. He took this and this is my loss, not yours.
Yes. Mr. Sivan. I think.
Yes. This is my loss, not yours. You have done your job well. And that's what Prime Minister Modi has been doing it everywhere. He said, you give your best, I am responsible for the loss.
Yes. But look at that, yeah. Because these boys, one can understand they must be feeling like the pits.
Yes.
They must be feeling terrible after having won 10 matches in a row. And now for the Prime Minister to do this. I have never seen a Prime Minister actually do this after a team has lost. दारूवाला साहब आपको याद है क्या? मुझे याद नहीं आता कि किसी और प्रधानमंत्री ने कभी किसी टीम का इस तरीके से हौसला अफजाई की हो लूजिंग बात. एक और आपको याद होगा टोक्यो ओलंपिक्स में हमारी लड़कियां जो हैं वो ब्रॉन्ज मेडल से रह गई थी. At the last minute, I think England scored and we were not able to get a medal. So I remember Modi ji called up everybody, spoke to them on the speakerphone and said, I am with you, the whole country is with you, we are all very proud of what you've done.
Yes, I have witnessed it, sir.
Amazing. So, Daruwala Sahab, what do you have to say to this?
Sir, in simple nutshell, if I can characterize the man, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he treats us like his family. The players, you, me, the citizens of this country are his children, and he says, I live, I work for this country which is my family, and he has no ambition. He is such a simple, down to earth person. He has come here only to serve the nation, and he has got no ambition, no financial dreams to fulfill, and he is just living each day he lives, and this inspiration he gets from the happiness he sees on your and my face and on the citizens of this country. As I've always told you, this man is really a blessing to this country. Not to this country, I always go one step ahead and I always keep saying that he is a world leader and not only our leader. We look at him on the platform where he will lead this world to peace. As I always said, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, means he is taking this world to a very peaceful platform, and it's really amusing as to why the Nobel Peace Prize has not yet been conferred upon him.
I don't think he needs it, to be very frank with you. Where you have people like Barack Obama and Henry Kissinger having been given the Nobel Peace Prize. I mean, come on, Henry Kissinger, the man who was responsible for Agent Orange and the man who was responsible for the killing of over 1.5 million Vietnamese. Come on, Daruwala Sahab, I expect better from you. But I tell you what, अभी recently, आज ही सुबह राजस्थान में बोलते हुए राहुल गांधी साहब ने नरेंद्र मोदी जी को पनवती बुलाया. ये वर्ल्ड कप का मैच डिस्कस कर रहे थे तो उनका देखिए साहब फाइनल में मोदी जी आ गए और उन्होंने लाइव बैठ करके वहां पे देखा तो किसी ऑडियंस में से किसी ने जोर से बोला पनवती. वो कहता है बिल्कुल पनवती प्राइम मिनिस्टर, मतलब आप पनवती मोदी. यार मुझे आप ये बताइए, अरे भाई आपके प्रधानमंत्री हैं, बाकी सब चीज छोड़ दीजिए, मेरे और आपके प्रधानमंत्री हैं. इस किस्म की भाषा प्रधानमंत्री के लिए कैसे इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं सर? दारुवाला साहब,
this only shows. I would see. I'm using very guarded word against Rahul Gandhi, sir. Really, I always tell you on your show, I forgive this man for his proximity of his brains and how he uses it. Sir, if he is mocking my Prime Minister and for the team for losing this, I feel he has indirectly disgraced and insulted the players. Just by someone's presence, no one wins, and by someone's absence, nobody loses the match, sir. It is really his shortcoming in his intelligence that he's used such a word, and I feel that we all should forgive him and we can know where he's coming, where this knowledge is coming from. And really all this words that I say, I always keep telling on each show of yours, the more Rahul Gandhi is speaking is only helping us, and God save this man and God save all of us so that we do not fall.
I think this is one more खून की खेती और क्या मौत का सौदागर मोमेंट, मुझको ऐसा लग रहा है सर, जो सोनिया जी ने कहा था ना गुजरात में मोदी जी के लिए, मौत का सौदागर, खून की खेती और ना जाने क्या कुछ, मुझे लग रहा है this is one more such moment. In fact, all he needed to do was keep his mouth shut and just maybe talk about the economy.
Yeah, on a lighter note, Rajiv sir and Pradeep sir, I feel that the amount the Gandhi family mocks my Prime Minister, it makes him stronger and takes him to another level. Khoon ka Saudagar and Maut ki Kheti, and we see he became the Prime Minister. And now calling him Panoti, I feel this 2024 will be a runaway success. I think
सर
there
आप तो
is
400
blessing
बोल
in
रहे हो
disguise.
सर, आपने तो 350 और 400 बोला ही है इसी शो पे. You have said 400 seats.
Yeah. I'm तो saying sir, मोदी जी को ये इनका जो है इनका ट्रोलिंग एक डिस्गाइज, ब्लेसिंग इन डिस्गाइज है सर. मैं तो कहता हूँ कि ये ट्रोल करते रहे और मोदी जी आगे उन्नति और तरक्की करते रहे.
बट यू नो दरबार साहब, यहाँ पर उन्होंने आज सेंसिबल बात किया थोड़ा. Rahul Gandhi says that Rajasthan gives you the cheapest gas cylinder in the entire country. Rajasthan is giving you. और अगर बीजेपी यहाँ पर आता है तो आपका गैस सिलेंडर चला जाएगा, आपका ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम जो हम लागू करने वाले वो चलाएंगे. यू नो वुमन पर फैमिली इज गेटिंग 10,000 रुपीज, वो जाएगा. गोबर 2 रुपये किलो हम लोग खरीद रहे हैं आपसे, वो चला जाएगा. स्टूडेंट्स को हम लैपटॉप देने वाले, वो चलाएगा. हम लोग इंग्लिश स्कूल, मीडियम स्कूल्स आपके लिए बना रहे, वो. तो राहुल गांधी इज केयरिंग द पीपल ऑफ राजस्थान. Look, the good things that we have given you, all this will be destroyed by the BJP if it comes to power. That is what Rahul Gandhi is telling. Daruwala sahab.
Correct, sir. I have been so glad Rahul Gandhi has given the list of things that the people will lose when BJP comes to power. Means he has listed what all stupidity, what drama, what banana republic this government is running. 500 रुपए गैस, 900 रुपए कहाँ से उन्होंने सब्सिडी लाया, 2 रुपए में वो लोग अनाज यहाँ पे लोगों को दे रहे, प्रोक्योरमेंट गवर्नमेंट को कितना लॉस में डाल रहे. He has gone on record. I am telling you all this. He has spelled out the banana republic state that he is running. Where is he bringing the funding? This means ये गवर्नमेंट लाने के लिए, देश को बेचने के लिए भी ये लोग पीछे नहीं हटेंगे. एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू सर, वी विल नॉट गिव चीप गैस, वी विल नॉट गिव फ्री का अनाज, मुफ्त का अनाज. जो उसका वाजबी दर है, जो गरीबों का हक है, 80 करोड़ का जो उनको फ्री का अनाज मिलता, वो हम देते रहेंगे. मगर द 20% हु कैन अफोर्ड विल हैव टू बाय एट द मार्केट प्राइस. एंड दिस लैपटॉप, ये वो सर, ये झूठा आश्वासन हम नहीं देते. भारतीय जनता पार्टी अपनी कार्यक्षमता, अपने 52-53 फ्लैगशिप प्रोग्राम, देश की उन्नति और 5 लाख ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी के विश्वास के दम पे हम राजस्थान में, मध्य प्रदेश और छत्तीसगढ़ में हम हमारी सत्ता वापस लाएंगे सर.
You know, Amit Shah again is reiterated, I mean, we discussed this earlier also, that they are going to revoke religion-based quota. The religion-based quota that is existing now in the non-BJP governments, Amit Shah says we are going to revoke it once we come to power, wherever we come to power, Telangana, wherever. And Rahul Gandhi's countercharge, बोले कि you are talking about caste. When I talk about caste, Prime Minister says the biggest, सबसे बड़ा तबका जो है गरीबों का तबका, मैं उसके लिए काम करता हूँ. और फिर अचानक प्राइम मिनिस्टर बोलते हैं कि मैं ओबीसी हूँ, आई एम द ओबीसी प्राइम मिनिस्टर. तो जब you are dividing, Rahul Gandhi is accusing you, sir, that you are dividing everybody based on caste, but when you have to give benefits, you don't give it to the OBCs. OBCs को आप benefit देते नहीं हो. दारूवाला साहब.
Exactly, sir. What Amit Shah says, I endorse it and I thump on what he says. ये कोटा, ये रिजर्वेशन, ये सब देश को पीछे ले जाने वाली स्कीम्स है. देश किसी के ये सब चीज देके उन्नति नहीं कर सकता. To bring the best people, we need to give them a free hand, and the free hand can only come with distinction. आप देखो, I am not against reservation. We needed it when the country was new. It was newly born. Congress must have come up with that thing. Honorable Baba Sahib Ambedkar ji came up with this 10, 20 years. It has still continued. But I feel in a country in the 21st century, when we are going towards the top 5 economies of the country, you cannot ask for reservation. You cannot ask that please call yourself backward to get a few fringe benefits. This is totally not done. Amit Shah had the steel, he had the fist, he had the guts to say on a public platform कि अगर हम पावर में आते हैं तो ये reservation, ये quota system, we will undo with all this. This man really, I really salute Amit Shah sir.
In Maharashtra here, the peak Bima that your government promised, they have started the payment. That is what Eknath Shinde ji, Dev Fadnavis, and Dev Fadnavis always talks this particular scheme, Rupee 1 peak Bima, as one of the very good schemes that the farmer enjoys, and the farmer has insurance to his crops, and you have started delivering it. That's what Eknath Shinde, Devendra Fadnavis is saying, that our promise to thee. And the Congress has always been saying that हम लोग को पूरे डिस्ट्रिक्ट ढूंढा, पीक बीमे का ऑफिस हम लोग को डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में नहीं मिले, जो प्रोसीजर है किसान वो प्रोसीजर फुलफिल नहीं कर पाते, ऑनलाइन फॉर्म्स भरना, अर्जी भरना, अभी तो एज एकनाथ शिंदे देव फडणवीस से 47,63,000 नुकसान भरपाई आज अर्ज अप्रूव्ड है. नाउ दैट्स अ वेरी ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ एप्लीकेशंस रिसीव्ड एंड सैंक्शन्ड. Daruwala Sahab. So the Congress charge doesn't fall flat that in many of the districts you can't find the insurance offices at all. Daruwala Sahab.
Yes, sir. एक रुपए में पीक बीमा योजना was a runaway success. Our government went ahead successfully. We have implemented. Farmers have registered. I do agree that the uploading the reimbursement is a tedious process. The government has set up offices. The collectorate is helping the farmers in case where there has been a destruction of crops. Farmers have got back. The 1 rupee is a symbolic token where they come forward with all their appropriate documents. This eliminates fake farmers, fake people who try to seek relief. So this 1 rupee peak Bima, we come and we want you to release, and your papers are in line. I can assure you the leading insurance agencies have been given and entrusted with the job of giving insurance policies and insurance reimbursement to farmers, and they are getting it. It is just what you say, like you say, this Congress बोलते हैं बगैर हड्डी की ज़बान है इनकी. They just do it. Have we gone and taken the feedback from the farmers on the ground? There has really been no catastrophe, no disaster, and like what we said, like the benefit transfer, when we came to power in the Devendra Fadnavis government, so without blowing our trumpets, we gave loan waivers, and the loan waivers were directly transferred into the farmers' account, and they all appreciated. And because of that, we came with a runaway success of 105, 109 MLAs and 56, 54 with the Shiv Sena. We came with super majority. It is because of the flagship programs, the announcement, and what we delivered. And this peak Bima is also a runaway success. Farmers do not have to go and stand at the collector office and do morchas and beg that my crop is destroyed, please give me money. Their papers are in order, they will get their reimbursement, sir.
But Mr. Daruwala, the problem that is occurring is that wherever there is a complication, for instance, the crop has failed. Like for example, as you know, in Marathwada, the rains failed this time. In fact, there was about 30 to 40% less rainfall. As a result of which, the Rabi crop, the sowing of the Rabi crop, it has been just about 30% of what it was supposed to be, and the effect of that, unless and until we take steps right now, will be disastrous next year, when the Rabi harvest begins around April 13 or so. But that's a separate issue. The issue is right now, earlier the middle crop has also failed, because Kharif crop or Rabi crop ke beech mein jo middle crop hoti hai, as you know, soybean, vegetables, other things, they have also failed. So as a result of which, what has happened is, there are lots and lots of farmers who have genuinely complained that very unfortunately, they are not getting a direct bank transfer as they were promised. And when they are not getting a direct bank transfer, they don't know where to go, because their papers don't even show the address of the so-called insurance company. Now this is something that the government has to look at. There is a procedural problem here, because what had happened was, I think an algorithm was created wherein without human intervention, as far as is possible, people would get whatever was entitled to them directly into their accounts to ensure that there would be no bribery, there would be no extortion, there would be no
after the
middlemen.
Panchanama. Yeah.
Yes, there will be no middlemen, etc. No, sir, I must praise this government. In fact, there is no need for a Panchanama also. Incidentally, the first claim you get 30% anyway, even without a Panchanama. The problem occurs when, if suppose there is a difference in signature in some part of the form or somewhere else, now the farmer doesn't know whom to go to. Because अब वो पूना के अंदर where you are, वो जो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी का नाम है वैसी इंश्योरेंस कंपनी कोई है ही नहीं पूरे पुणे में. मतलब आप घूमते रहिए, किस बैंक में जाएं, कहाँ जाएं, even the bank manager doesn't know because he was getting it directly from the center. And when they go on to the center's website with regard to this insurance, all the applications are bouncing back. Now this is a serious issue which I think the government must look at, Mr.
Yes,
Daruwala.
Yes, sir. Sanjeev sir, as you know, if anything is brought to our notice, we take it very seriously. And I can assure you on your channel, if there's any lacuna and any loophole in this, as you said, these insurance companies do not exist and people have
No, they exist.
grievances.
They exist.
Yeah, so
they
definitely.
exist, but
I
people
will
don't know
take
where
it
to
up.
find them. The insurance companies exist, but people don't know where to find them. That is the problem.
Correct, sir. Correct. I will assure you on your platform, sir. I will activate our office, the agriculture department, as to look into this and to immediately run down and get those farmers, collect them, get the information, and try and help them. Because the program that we had suspended in the last week, we are relaunching it, Shasan Apne Dari, the government at your doorsteps, and this will be the priority in the agenda. As you said, in the Marathwada region where the crops have failed, Shasan Apne Dari, which is a program, which is a flagship program in Maharashtra, I will see to it that this is implemented and this is taken up on priority, sir.
Right?
You know, Daruwala Sahab, second thing that Nana Patoli ji has been accusing you. Nana Patoli, the Congress leader, says the youth of Maharashtra are unemployed. Nana Patoli, the youth of Maharashtra are unemployed, and now to destroy the future of youth, the Maharashtra government is closing down Zilla Parishad schools. You're closing down, shutting down Zilla Parishad schools for whatever this is privatization of schools. But when it is going to happen, he has declared that you want to sell now the schools off which you are supposed to run. Now what happens to the entire RTE and right to education and all these kinds of things which is guaranteed by the constitution, by the country? Now if you shut down Zilla Parishad schools, number one, youth are employed, now youth will be without education. Now this is a very serious charge that Nana Patoli has done on you, on the BJP. Daruwala Sahab.
Yes, sir. Answering back to Nana Patole, sir, that in Maharashtra, Zilla Parishad schools are no more required. Farmers, the poorest of poorest person likes to give its child the best education. Like in good old days, they used to say that the government education, the bureaucracy that we had, they studied under the light in the government schools because we did not have good private schools. In the good private schools, they are taking over the Zilla Parishad, the corporation-run schools, and they are making them at par with the private schools which are running, and it has been run by very sophisticated, knowledgeable people. And as to far as RTI is there, it has not been scrapped. Right to education is existing. Children are going and they are getting admission. Sir, to put the record right, we run an international school and we have a certain section, certain amount of seats reserved for RTI. It is an international school. At the same time, we do take students from the RTI, recommended by the government. They are sitting with their bags on the same bench with the haves and the have-nots, and they are getting the same education. To set the record right, what Nana Patoli ji has said, we are refuting. Yes, we are giving this public-run schools to professional people who are running it and who are running it under the government norms and conditions, sir.
So which means what? Does it mean that these new schools will have a different fee structure? The people will have to pay more money? What?
No, nothing, sir. They are shutting down. You will be surprised. In the Congress regime, 70,000 corporation-run schools had shut down. with this government which was running for 2.5 years, 70,000 government-run PMC schools shut down. There were no takers, there were no students, the properties were lying vacant, they became breeding ground for illicit activities. Those properties have been picked up, they have been given to professional people. Wherever they have come forward, they have been given, and the same school have been refurbished, restructured, and you can see big banners, big boards, and really beautiful schools coming up over here. So tell me if I'm doing something wrong. We need to give the best education, and if I can give it for free of cost, there's nothing wrong in it, sir.
So in effect, this Zilla Parishad schools closing down is a red herring. Is that what you're saying?
Sir, they are shutting down not because of not being run. The teachers are there, the funding is there, students are not reporting. Students do not want to go to this public-run schools because they feel their standard of education is not as per the mark. But if the same school with the same infra and teachers given to professional hand, they are doing better, and we
So
have better results.
how has the Aam Aadmi Party managed it in Delhi? I was reading an article in the Washington Post as to
Yes,
how
sir, when there is
the
something
schools
good,
have
yeah,
been
we
transformed.
appreciate 100%. The model what the Aam Aadmi Party did in Delhi is really remarkable. It has been appreciated. I too appreciate it, sir. If we need to learn from somewhere, we need to take something from somewhere, we will do it. We are just a year-old government in Maharashtra. We will take it and we will try to implement it, and giving education to the youth of this country is of utmost priority. If I need to travel, if I need to learn something, no matter who it is, if I need to go, I will go, we will pick it up, and we will try to implement it, and we will
And
try
also,
to
let me
sir.
give you another piece of information, because our boys in Punjab, earlier the borders, the border area schools, especially in the border districts of Punjab, Faridkot, Firozpur, Gurdaspur, Amritsar, these are the 4 border districts of Punjab. The schools were in a very bad state. For the first time, we have seen spanking new buildings, sparkling new buildings, teachers have been trained abroad, a lot of these people have come in over there. The Bhagwant Mann government seems to be doing quite well, especially where students are concerned, the primary school education.
Yes, sir.
And that's where, by the way, that's a subject for another day. I can see Pradeep ji smiling inside, because that's a subject very, very close to my heart. That whereas Pandit Nehru built all IITs and IIMs and Indian Institute of Science. Of course, that was built by started by Dr. C.V. Raman way back, even before independence. It started in 1936. But he neglected primary education, which is the most important area. The backbone was neglected by Pandit Nehru. So we need really and truly if we need to transform this country, we need to transform primary education. So I think that should be a priority of every government.
Yes, sir.
So when are we going to do that in Maharashtra?
Sir, this is the first step we have taken. It is a trial and error basis, sir. The schools which are shut down, corporation schools which have turned into a khandar, we are trying to get rope in professionals to do it. There are NGOs, there is a certain sections in the non-profit making organizations who are taking the lead, and we are trying. As you said, primary education is a must. Children in their basics need to go to school, get the elementary right. Till 10th standard education needs to be given, no matter what, no matter how rich or poor the child is. In next 20 years, if this country has to excel, we need the educated people to come ahead. And believe me, Rajiv sir, Pradeep sir, after 20 years, the standard of living in this country will change, no matter which government. So I'm a very, it's my way of debating. If whatever it is, if we need to take from somewhere, from Punjab or from Delhi, we will take it. If we are bad in something, I agree. I'm not going to just.
And by the way, what is this? This is a somewhat frivolous subject, because we really have come to the last few questions of the show, and we know it's your birthday. Your whole family must be waiting for you. Now. Is there a party, by the way? It's your birthday. We are not invited, so.
Yeah, I'm waiting to be invited to your BKC studio, sir.
Sir, the invitation stands.
I'd like to do a show sitting next to you.
Hey, right now. We invite you right now. Come tomorrow. Come day after. Whenever. We're always here. But this is a somewhat frivolous subject. I don't know whether you would like to comment on this. There is a picture of Mr. Bhavan Kule sitting in some casino in Macau and gambling, which is doing the rounds. And they say that in one particular sitting he lost kitna? 3.5 crore?
Yes, that is
4
Sanjay
crore.
Raut's allegation that he taken a lot of coupons to play gambling.
You want to comment on that, sir?
Sir, I would not know the authenticity and the veracity of this, sir. Definitely I was not, this has taken me by surprise what this photo is circulating. I'll take information on that. Sir, but this is really painstaking. Forget about Bavankuleji or something, whatever it is. This should not be done. I really, if it's there, it's really shameful. I will take information. This is really taken me by surprise.
But,
I will definitely get back on this, sir.
My point is, what's wrong in going to a casino? It's legal in Macau. I mean, what's the big deal? If somebody is going to a casino, is going to a casino.
Come again.
I mean, what's wrong in going to a casino? I don't find anything wrong.
Sir, definitely, sir, without taking some information on this casino and gambling, it would be really unfair for me to even comment on it, sir. Definitely, please let me get some information. I'll get back on this, sir.
Yeah, you know,
Really taken by surprise.
are you doing something on this? Bhujbal versus Jarange Patil, Manoj Jarange Patil. Manoj Jarange Patil is all over the districts and he's having huge crowds. Bhujbal Sahab also is having huge crowds. OBC people, OBC, the entire OBC community is rallying with Bhujbal Sahab. And Bhujbal Sahab ने जिस बात को उठा लिया था कि Fadnavis Sahab should have taken care of the policemen who were injured in the before the Jalna lathi charge.
Yes, they were.
You have transferred the Adhikshak from there, Mr. Tushar Doshi. Now, don't you
But-
think it's a bit harsh on the police that they are doing their jobs well and then
The
for
police
political
behaved,
purposes you transfer a police official?
the police behaved in an exemplary manner there, sir.
So, setting the record right on the Jarange Patil and the Bhujbal fiasco, I'd like to set the record right. In Maharashtra, the OBCs form 54% from the Maratha community. In this 54%, Sanjeev sir, 27% have got their reservations under VJNT, Mali, Teli, Dhangar, Vanjari and Kunbi. Now what Jarange Patil sir is asking for is getting the Maratha community into the OBC and getting them the same reservation. And Chhagan Bhujbal sir is objecting to this, sir. Though the fight is not between the community, it is between the way this reservation can be treated, from who's going to get less and who's going to get more. OBC ke liye Bhujbal sir has been a very tall leader. Jarange Patil ji should understand, if at all reservation needs to be given to Marathas, for which the BJP government is in total favor, in acceptance, a way needs to be worked out, definitely not by taking from Peter and giving it to Paul. We need to work out a policy and we are working on it. Sir, the time is too less, these deadlines are really bad. And what happened
blackmail.
in the police attack, no, definitely this, no, I would not call it blackmail. This
It's
is
worse than blackmail.
Arm twisting. No, it's called arm twisting. And this BJP government is not going to succumb to arm twisting. Over here, what we need to do, sir, over here, is this a sub judice court matter. We have got really good brains, really good minds. The government bureaucracy is totally working on how they can go into study the Nizam area, the Nizam era, time documentation and the veracities, and we will come back. Definitely these deadlines are not accepted, A. And B, what happened on the police action, sir, Jarange Patil ji fasting health deteriorated on that particular day. The police wanted them to take them to the hospital. When he was trying to be taken to the hospital, the mob got violent. They started stone pelting the police. In that, the police and the lady personnel got injured. In spite of it, they being injured, all they tried to do was defend themselves, and they were stoned and they were pelted. I am really in sympathy to the police. In spite, they couldn't attack because we are really on a back foot, because the citizens are also our brothers. You cannot attack our citizens. They are not Pakistanis or they are not terrorists. They are our own citizens. But law and order cannot be compromised. Over here, the police action was totally, what you could say, like, yes, it was the need of the hour, but the action taken on the police is very harsh. Devin sir should have taken little more time, understood the matter. Yes, the action has been taken and the heads have rolled, but this Maratha reservation issue, there are certain people who are trying to give it a different twist. I pray to the Marathas on your channel that please have some patience, things have been working out, and Devendra Fadnavis ji is the most imandar neta you can get, and only Devendra Fadnavis in his regime can get a solution to this issue, and this can be
So,
solved.
and the Dhangar protest today got violent in Jalna. अभी ये क्या हो रहा है sir? Caste versus caste. I mean, there's a battle on to prove.
Definitely.
There's a battle on to prove who is more backward. भाई क्या है sir ये? Where are we
Sir,
going?
definitely, yeah, definitely, sir. With my total, from the bottom of my heart, I'm requesting. This is really, really heart paining, sir. We have worked so hard, but on your platform, I would like to make an appeal to Sharad Pawar. Why does not he make his stand clear on Maratha reservation? Why is he playing this dirty politics? Jarange Patil had gone home. Rohit Pawar and Rajesh Topeji picked him up, requested him to come and sit back on the stage. They misguided Honorable Sharad Pawar ji, and this is really turning very dirty. They are using Jarange Patil ji, the Sharad Pawar clan is really using this. For what benefit, I do not know. They should realize there are lives included. The Maharashtra is going in for election, and by misleading the crowd, you cannot lead and you cannot win an election, sir.
Right, that's just about it. Thank you so much, sir, for talking to us. That is just about it. Ali Darwala sahab, wish you a very happy birthday again. God bless
Thank
you.
you, sir. Thank you.
And may you live for another 100 years. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Mr.
Happy
Darwala.
birthday to you from
Thank
all
you,
of us
Pradeep,
here
sir.
at Nation Now.
Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra. Vande Mataram.
Vande
Vande
Mataram.
Mataram.
Vande Mataram. Well, Mr. Darwala is always very, very clear. The BJP, no LPG subsidy, no free electricity, no free anything.
BJP is always right, as per Mr. Darwala.
Absolutely. No, but he says, when we are wrong, I admit we are wrong. When was the last time we admitted we were wrong? Anyway. But Pradeep ji, एक बड़ी जो